Yes, my microphone is muted this time. Hello? Oh. Hello, everyone. Oh, I didn't zoom my camera in. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our daily Captivator Gaming, where we play Captivator every day. I have too much fun with my setup. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our daily Captivator Gaming, where we play Captivator every day. Sunlight, yeah, that's always there. It's just nothing new. There's nothing new, my guy. Let's see who we got in here so far. Got Mr. Nah Fam saying that I'm late when I'm not. Asking if my microphone is muted. Not anymore. Stream Elements, my favorite viewer. Energy. Ember here as well. Hello, Miss Ember. Creeper underscore Pug. We have a cleat over here, like the baseball shoe, just like a single cleat. Creeper saying, "Who pung me?" Reference to the hit game Ping Pong. Very good. New shirt drop, nice. Yes, this is actually a like a 1 day old shirt. I bought it at Walmart for $5. You know you're an adult when you go to Walmart and buy your own clothing. I feel like a man. Very proud of myself. But my own shirt, it's got nothing on it. But I like it. It is comfy and it is mine. Hello Glacial, votes as well. Mr. Pigeon, of course. Kyle Pikachu thingy. Yes, I have purchased a new t-shirt. In fact, I purchased a few new t-shirts. I got like 3 or 4 of them or something. I also got some shorts to sleep in. Because my previous sleep shorts, I don't know if they were meant to be that. They were just really worn out gym shorts. So, yeah, it's time for those to die. This drawstring is coming out ripped in all sorts of places, just rotting. I don't even know when I got them. literally do not know how old they were. So I bought some new ones. It's very nice. I slept in them last night. My butt has never been more comfy while sleeping. Let me tell you. Good stuff. Good stuff right there. You know, Walmart's got some drip. Walmart's drip is underrated. You can get you some nice plain t-shirts there for a good price. And so far, they haven't fallen apart. I've taken like 3 trips to Walmart now and bought like a few shirts each time. All the exact same kind, just different colors. So I've probably had like the oldest ones at this point for like, I don't know, a month. Maybe a month and a half or so. And they haven't fallen apart yet. They've withstood the wash about, like 5 or 6 washes now? That's pretty good. Simple and clean. I agree. There's nothing manlier than a self-bought $5 pink comfy Walmart t-shirt. Absolutely. I used to have a friend when I was a little kid, like little kid. And like we're talking like baby Storm Cell. Like we're talking like just joined Roblox Storm Cell. He had a shirt that said, real men wear pink. And for some reason, that phrase has just stuck with me this entire time. I don't know why. I think that's the first time I ever heard it. I know it's like a common phrase, but I think that's the first time I ever heard it. So that's probably just like that's probably my earliest memory of it. I don't know. Either way, I like the pink shirt. It's very nice. And Bear thought that was funny. It is. It's a good color. I like it. I'm sitting here looking at myself in the camera and I'm like, hey, look at that. That's me. That's me. You have that shirt in Roblox? You mean to tell you bought a plain pink shirt in Roblox? I think the plain shirts work a little better in real life. Real men wear Hello Kitty. Could I make a quick substitute for Kirby socks? Would that be permissible as well? Because I do own several pairs of Kirby socks. They're very good socks. Oh, the real men wear pink shirt, yeah. Yes, Kirby is baller. What's up, Mojo? I should show the Kirby socks on stream sometime. However, I'd also have to like put my feet up to the camera. I can only imagine what people will do with that. A small price to pay for salvation. Kirby is valid. Good. Maybe someday I'll get the Hello Kitty drip. No, what I need to do is like for the cooking streams later on someday. I need to get an apron that has Hello Kitty on it. That reminds you don't have green clothes IRL. I don't know if I have green clothes or not. I don't know if one of the t-shirts I bought was green. Maybe it was. I feel like I bought like a turquoise one or something. I wanted to buy like this nice blue one. Like, let's see like if I can find like a color to... Well, it's going to be in game. Nothing around me. Okay, it's like... It was like this shade, but not at all. Okay, it's like the XP bar. The top part of the XP bar. That's the shade it was. Unfortunately, they didn't have my size. I looked all through and through. All they had was like XL, XXL, smalls, extra smalls, extra small. Super. But they did not, unfortunately, have mediums. We thought we got shirtless Storm for a second. No, that's for the OnlyFans. Bro just said keep dreaming, you know. No. There is no public-facing media of me being shirtless. I mean, I have been in front of a camera shirtless before, but that's just like to take like progress pictures or something for an initiative to start working out, which didn't really go anywhere. Someday it will, though. What I want to do is I want to kind of build my own home gym, because I don't like going to the gym, both because of the time commitment and the fact that I don't like to work out around people. So I'm just like, you know what? Once I get stacked, then I'll just do it myself in my house. That way no one can see me struggling to lift the 5-pound bar. No, it's more so just like the form and stuff I'm really bad with. I've never been like a very coordinated person. Moving my body is difficult. Except my fingers, though. These hands were made for gaming and typing. Like, all the coordination for the rest of my body, like, all the brain cells that were meant to go to that went to my hands. I'm not complaining, because I love video games, and I love being good at them, too. He's good with his hands. Yes, I am. You could lift your PC. I could barely lift my PC, actually. My PC's fucking heavy, man. It's a heavy boy. I'll take a picture of it on Snapchat as I was building it, and I sent it to my friends. I put the caption as Big Chungus. Because it is a big chungus of a PC. It's almost like what you invest the most time into ends up being your strongest aspect. Are you saying I'm terminally online? Because I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm also not saying that you're right. Okay, yeah, I'm terminally online. Only a little bit. I get socialization through a job. Okay, I go to work, I talk to people, and then I go home and I sit on my computer. Well, before that, I sit in the toilet and scroll TikTok and then, you know, shit. But then I sit on my computer. Yeah, my PC is very difficult. Very difficult to lift. I'm not looking forward to when I had to move it someday. When I get at my own apartment. That's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. I'm not even gonna put it in the moving truck. That comes with me. You know, they can like move like a beds or something. I don't really own a bed. Huh. I'll need to buy one of those. See, I have to furnish an apartment as well. We're starting this tycoon from the ground up. But it's more fun that way, to be honest. I'm saying you use your heads infinitely more than you exercise, which in a way means you only exercise your hands. I wonder how my grip strength is. My grip strength. I wonder if I have good grip strength. I can hold a basketball with one hand. Because I got some big clumpers. Look at that. It's like the size of my head. Can't see this. Bro got the gamer grip. Yeah, I got that gamer grip, boys. It's used for holding onto my mouse tightly so it doesn't fly away with all the epic gaming and fast headshots and no scopes that I be doing. Depends on how often you use a controller. Keyboards don't really use gripping. Unfortunately, I don't use a controller very often. I have one right here. It's got dust all over it. This is like the only controller that I've got. It's a Nintendo Switch controller, a Pro controller. You can see it there. You probably can't see the dust, but it's got a lot of it on there. So if you see the controller, I absorb it into my hands. If there's no controller left, I just eat the thing. It becomes a part of me. You know, fuck Neuralink, I don't need that. All I need is just consume a controller. He got some big hands. I'm telling you, man, I can hold a basketball. Like, I can hold a basketball like this. I just kind of stick it on there and just kind of... I almost can't. It's a bit of a stretch. I have to get a little bit of like that sticky sweat grip. But I mean, if I'm holding a basketball, I've probably already got some sweaty hands. Well, like moist hands. Thankfully, my hands don't sweat very much. I was worried that was going to change. They started to sweat a little bit, but not too much. Me when your friend starts speeding with your monitor and PC in the back seat. You still have a crack of the monitor. You get the same one. I would assume so. I mean, this is like the standard issue Nintendo controller thingy. I got it for playing Tears of the Kingdom. I need to replay that game. It's been like a year now. It's really fun. I will be playing Paper Mario, the new Paper... Well, not new Paper Mario, but I will be playing the Paper Mario game. Remake of A Thousand Year Door. I loved that one so much. And I'm so happy to be playing it again. I'm really excited for it. I've already pre-ordered it. Be picking it up from Best Buy on Thursday. Somehow you forgot to wear steel toes at work today. It didn't click until you got home. Went to take off your shoes. A box drop from your big toe hurt like hell and you still didn't notice. Good job. Good job. Big hands are for carrying nice things. Hey, thank you for the follow, Clean Harry 123. Welcome to the Goons. But you can one-arm a lot of things you shouldn't be able to. Absolutely. I'm a huge fan of having big clumpers. Look, the bigger the hands, the grippier the control. I don't know where I was going with that. I was kind of helping out think of something. And spoiler alert, I didn't think of something. Are you gonna hop on Helldivers, my guy? I wish. But I've committed to promoting my little game here that I've made a long time ago, reviving at the moment. I do, however, play Helldivers every Saturday past 10 p.m. Central Time. That's like our variety stream time. I will be moving and doing more variety streams, like once no longer have to promote this game all the time. But I would love to be playing Helldivers right now, but believe me, he hates Helldivers. No, I don't. I don't hate Helldivers. I hate you. Okay. I'm kidding. But no. So just kind of like a bit of like a plan, like a little roadmap for anyone who doesn't know. This isn't a game that I made like in 2016. I'm reviving it. I'm rebuilding the whole thing. It's going quite well. Worked on it some today, and I'm gonna tell you, the remake is clean. But in the meantime, while it still needs a little bit of help to get a player base and for the fans to get together at time to play, I stream it every day, so then people can have a time to kind of come together and actually play the game they like. But once this game called Captivator no longer needs me to kind of promote it like that, then I'm going to start moving into some more variety streaming type stuff, because the primary purpose of me streaming is namely to connect with my player base on a more personal level. You know, like keep those developer to player relations good and stuff like that. And I don't have to play my own game to do that. In fact, it's probably even easier to maintain that connection just playing, you know, stuff that I enjoy in my natural environment type thing. So right now I'm streaming Captivator every day, 8 p.m. Central Time, just to kind of, you know, help, you know, kick it along. But once it doesn't need that anymore, then I'll still stream my own games sometimes. It's just I'll be doing more variety streaming, which of course will include Helldivers, because I like Helldivers a lot. In case anyone hasn't noticed, I may or may not have started an entire Helldivers Discord server for all my friends who play, and I may or may not be the most active person there because I keep posting Helldivers memes and Helldivers music and everything else. In fact, I went. This is a new development for our story here. I actually bought a peripheral today with the explicit purpose of making my time in Helldivers easier. Now, it's probably not what you're thinking. You're probably thinking I got like some kind of like stratagem input or something. No, I didn't. I got, wait for it, I got a foot pedal. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. It's not for driving a car. It's not for making my computer go faster. I got a foot pedal for push-to-talk in Helldivers. And I was testing it out earlier, and I have a little story for this too. I was testing it out earlier just to make sure that I got it working and everything. And also, as a side note, the configuration software for it is so weird. It's like, it's clearly not made by people who speak native English. It has spelling errors everywhere. I feel like I'm talking to tech support or something when I'm reading it, but you know what? It works. And the actual quality of like the product itself, it's quite nice. I like it a lot so far. But either way, I was in Helldivers. I went on a level 2 mission, and for reference, I'm level 70. I've played a bit of Helldivers. So I was on a level 2 difficulty mission, but I forgot that I had my my party. I forgot that I had it set to public instead of private. And so this little dude joins me. I'm like, oh crap. I forgot to set it to private. This little guy joins me. He's level 5. He's probably wondering what the hell a level 70 is doing a difficulty 2 mission. But I had finished testing all my gear at that point. I got all my controls set up and the push-to-talk and everything, so I actually got the chance to try it out. And this guy didn't have a mic, but he clearly could hear what I was saying because I got to teach this level 5 how to play the game. So I dropped my flamethrower for him, and I was like, here, this is for you. And it was so wholesome. It was so wholesome. I dropped my flamethrower for him, and I led him around the map. I showed him how to like do radar stations. I showed him how to close bug holes. I gave him compliments and stuff like that, and to kind of just encouraging him and all that. And let's see, what else did I teach him how to do? I gave him my flamethrower. I taught him how to close bug holes. I taught him how to use the radar station, and it was really, really wholesome. And the foot pedal made it so much easier because I've never had like a good part of my muscle memory with my hands for push-to-talk. Like, because all my fingers are taken up by doing like aiming, clicking, shooting, moving, stratagem inputting, stuff like that. I've never had like a really good way to use push-to-talk. Like, nothing has ever felt comfortable to me. And so I was like, you know what? I already have muscle memory in my foot because I drive a car. So why not just use that? It's being unused anyway. It's an unused limb for gaming. Terrible. A tragedy. And so I bought a foot pedal. I configured it, and it's so nice. But anyway, back to my my story here. We completed the mission, and he finally figured out, because I've been trying to give him a hug the entire time. He came back to my ship, and he finally figured out how to give me a hug. I had to sit there with my arms held out for a while before he finally figured out how to use the prompt. But I gave him a hug, and I got a notification. He sent me a friend request. And so I accepted his friend request. I told him to join my ship anytime he wants to. So that was my experience. It was so wholesome. He was following me around like a little puppy. He didn't know what to do. He couldn't talk. He was just using like the little voice call out things, like the little thank you and yes, like the little voice, like in-game voice thing, like that you can make your Helldiver say stuff. He was using that, and I couldn't even like parse like what he was saying because it was bugged. I only know that happened because sometimes like the little like things would make it through. So back to reading chat here. I have way behind on it. Kind of forget there's a lot of people that were Twitchies first and not lost souls. Storm the babysitter. Hello, your pedal has a virus. Give 25 Goggle Play gift cards and password to fix. The side mouse to push to talk in question. I actually don't have a side mouse button. See, I'll try and show my mouse on camera here. I might not have enough length. Okay, never mind. I'm long enough. This is my mouse. It's a Logitech G300S. They don't even make them anymore, to my knowledge. But I've been using this model of mouse. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm red. Hey, look, I'm Markiplier now. I'm 2016 Markiplier. Look at my hair. Anyway, I've been using this model of mouse for like 8 years. I've gone through several of them now, but I have like 2 spares. Well, this is actually one of my spares. The other one kind of wore out. I put this one in recently. But I love this model of mouse. I use the top 2 for switching tabs, and then the bottom 2 for copy and paste. You would not believe how much time that saves. But unfortunately, I don't have any like side buttons. But just like the way it glides, the weight of the grip of my hands. Perfection. It's so old that they don't even sell it the configuration software. Like, not sell it. Like, Logitech doesn't have the configuration software for this mouse on their website anymore. I had to go and get it from some random location. Hopefully it didn't give me a virus. Probably didn't give me a virus. Probably. I would have known by now. Either way. That's my mouse. So no, I don't have like a side button for push to talk. Even then, I'd be cannibalizing one of my fingers I could be using to kill bugs and spread democracy. No. The foot pedal was definitely the play. It was like $15 too. It was a good price. It was definitely a very, very good price. So, if anyone wants the same foot pedal model, I mean, obviously I've been using it for like, what, 4 hours? But I mean, if anyone is curious, I'll send you the Amazon link for anyone who wants to upgrade their setup. I really recommend foot pedaling for push to talk. It's so nice. Because like we get used to like this luxury of the Discord. We don't have to press any buttons to talk to our friends, but like in games where you have to use push to talk, it gets a little bit, I don't know, it gets a little bit complex. Something you're not used to. And delegating that to your foot. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. And of course, I'm a huge tech nerd, so I just love it. And I kind of like little neat peripherals and stuff like that, so. Wholesome Helldivers goes hard. Indeed. I exclusively use the hug emote. I love the hug emote. Storm adopted a friendly little level 5 in Helldivers. Oh, he's not level 5 anymore. At the end of our mission, he graduated. Graduated to level 6. So proud of him. I'm so proud of my boy. He grew up so fast. You forgot to equip the lucky perk. And I forgot to equip range perk. My guy, I'm not even playing Captivator right now. I'm just talking. This is just the Subway surfers, like we've said. This is the Subway surfers in the background to keep the TikToker attention spans up there. Oh, also, while we have a bunch of people here, I need to give you all a message. A message from a fan favorite of ours. In fact, I'm going to make you all guess. Who can guess who the message is from? It's a fan favorite. Y'all know him. Is it Captain? It's a good guess. I'm not going to confirm or deny until a few people have more guesses. Is it Captain the Goob? Common sentiment seems to be Goob. Why is Stormcell Bugs a fucking account? Who are you? And why are you so persistent in being here? But no, it's not you, Stormcell Bugs. Which don't exist. Rhoda said no, never you. The cat. Probably the cat, yeah. Stormcell Bugs is a cockroach. Yeah, you just keep crushing him, he just keeps coming back. I hope it's cat. No. I have a message from Mick Boss. He messaged me today and he told me to tell you all that he said hi. So no, I am not fired yet. Boss Cell. No, not Boss Cell. Mick Boss. I am Boss Cell. Get it right. I need to reserve that name for whenever I have employees. Hi, Mick Boss. Alright, class. Everyone say hi to Mick Boss. If you don't, you're banned. I'll be looking through every person in this chat, all the lurkers. If you don't say hi to Mick Boss, I'm banning your ass right now. Apply the ship, don't do that. Yes, that's good. Everyone say hi to Mick Boss. Very good, very good. I might take a picture of that and I might show him tomorrow. He'll think it's funny. Let me just take a screen picture right quick. Oh, that's me. Hello, handsome. Okay. You know, I'll just take a screenshot. I'm not a Neanderthal. Take a screenshot. There we go. I'm going to post the screenshot and file transfer my Discord server. Alright. I'll let them all know that you said hi. There we go. The Stormcell Bugs account. It's unbelievable. Infallible, even. Also, we have another thing. As you know, the Wood Water World Challenge ends in 3 hours and 35 minutes. The 10 million tickets for 10,000 Sapphires Challenge ends in 3 hours and 35 minutes. Ember has ads. That sucks because I was going to say something that's pertinent to Ember. Damn it. Why can't we just all have infinite money and not have to run ads? Stupid. Money is just a social construct anyway. Why can't we just have indefinite money? Honestly, probably shouldn't say that too loud there. The government's going to go print more. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. We could just print some more money. Make up for our trillion-billion-dollar debt. Better dead than red. I'll wait for Ember to get back from her paid product placement. I'll wait for her to get back here. Okay, she's back. All right, as I was saying, the Wood Water World 10 million tickets for 10,000 Sapphires Challenge ends in what is now 3 hours and 34 minutes. Which means some people aren't asking for extensions. One of those people is Ember. Now, unless you live under a rock or just have the listening skills of a toddler, you know that in order to obtain said extension, you must complete a task, a curated task, of course, by me, set out to you by the community to earn your bonus time. So, this is your moment, chat. This is your moment. She's already begging for mercy over there. I can see her. This is your moment. Let's all discuss ideas. She said, I'm scared. What must be her challenge? It could be anything from being super difficult to being super easy, as long as it's fitting. She has to eat bear meat. For those of you who don't know, or couldn't infer that from her username, her name is Ember. She is a big fan of bears. Has a soft spot for bears. And she just goes, what? Ember, what's your favorite color? Just said she has to win a 1v1 against a bear. Yep. Medium cooked bear meat. I don't think that the rare, medium, or whatever else would matter. Legendary bear meat not cooked? No, actual serious suggestions. She's not going to go and give herself salmonella for captivator sapphires. Says she can't fight a black bear. That's cheating. Grizzly plus only. I like how the plus implies that bears are just on a spectrum. Go to school dressed up as a bear. I don't think that she goes to school anymore. She's like me. She's an adult. Yes, crazy. I know. We exist. All right, we have the official tier list from Anno of the bear fighting difficulties. Grizzly, and then Kodiak bear is stronger, and then polar bear is strongest. Yeah, we should make a bear tier list. That's what we ought to do. We should make a bear tier list. I feel like I should be able to jump this, but apparently I just suck. Is it just me, or like when I press spacebar here, he just doesn't jump? I know there's space up there. Why aren't you jumping? A black bear is just an overgrown raccoon. Now, give us actual things. Otherwise, I'm just going to come up with something on my own. Now, of course, you can't say anything insane. Oh, well, speaking of Ember, I just got caught by Ember. Nothing insane like, overthrow the government, or bring world peace, or something. A polar bear will make you look like a jet. Just flag in the snow. Well, like bloody? Yeah, I mean, a polar bear would tear you to shreds. Has anyone pissed off the polar bears in Minecraft? I mean, I don't think they're very much of a mega threat at all. But still funny. I actually found a video one time of somebody who was mining some ice in like one of the Arctic biomes in Minecraft, and one of the polar bears, I guess he just got too close to the cover or something. And the mother polar bear attacked him. And so what he did, I forget exactly what it was, but what he did is, I think he like killed her baby in front of her or something, put her in a boat, made her watch something along those lines. Have y'all seen those TikToks where someone just torments a Minecraft mom? It's really funny. The end rod machines. Something you can do while sitting in front of a computer. Yeah, preferably something like that. It's not we're not going to haze her. And Barry, you have to make a bear pun that makes Storm laugh in order to get extra time. Unlimited tries. Draw Storm Cell as a bear. I mean, that's probably our best idea yet, honestly. Just a goofy little drawing. That'd be funny. What if we had like? What if we made stipulations for it though? What if we made stipulations and it had to be drawn like in crayon or something? That way it makes it look a little bit funnier. Looks like a child's drawing. We don't know though. She might be absolutely cracked at art and just comes back with like an absolute masterpiece. She has to get rid of 3 of her gifted event bees and bee swarm. No, we're not gonna do nothing permanent. Jeez. Look, I'm not a bee swarm kind of guy. I like to routinely make fun of the game. It's a part of like my morning routine every morning. Wake up, drink some water, put the eye drops in, make fun of bee swarm. Go pee, stuff like it. But am I gonna ask her to go and delete something? It's like saying, "Hey, delete the gun pet from Captivator." It's not permanent, but it's painful. No. Nothing of great loss. You have to play Pet Simulator or Adopt Me until you get a bear. Can you get... Well, that's also like a massive time thing, and she's looking... Look, she's looking for extension for time in a game that she's already AFK grinding it, like in the first place. That makes sense. Ah, dang it. Just something funny, something trivial. So far, I think the bear picture is probably the funniest. And Bear, how do you feel about drawing a storm cell bear? In crayon, no less. Alts are allowed. Her laptop's not the strongest thing ever. It struggles running Roblox. Don't make it try and run 2 instances of Roblox. You're cool with the bear, with the storm cell bear drawing? Put like a little domino crown on him and everything. You have to go back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. You need to make a time machine. Lilac just said, you go so gentle on M-Bear, but threaten me with being forced to admit to being short. Well, we don't be mean to M-Bear. You know, we don't bully M-Bear. It just feels wrong. But, you know, calling you short, that feels correct for some reason. In real crowns, you have crowns? Yes, in real crowns. Doesn't have to be good. I mean, you can like go out if you really wanted to, but just something funny. You'd rather admit shortness? That's easy? Well, it's not easy for Lilac, because she's like, guys, I swear I'm 5 foot. You have to believe me. It's also not funny, though, because you don't have a reputation for being criminally small. However, Lilac does. So. Didn't she already complete the challenge, though? She just says admitting to shortness is torture. No, it's not. No, it's not, Lilac. That's gonna... I'm going to take weeks to get used to this. I'm just going to call you Lil. Look, there you go. M-Bear just proudly said that she's 5'4". You know, she doesn't have a shortness complex. She knows what she is, and she is unabashed about it. You're like 8K off. Someone quit banner. Banner from Woodwater. Banner from Woodwater World. Banner. Ban. You got to eat the red crowns. They taste like cherry. I wonder if I wonder what crowns actually taste like. I never ate one as a kid. And I have ate some questionable things as an adult, so it wouldn't be too far off from my... Huh. We should do a crown eating stream. Just unfriend 30 people on our current friends list? No, I'm not gonna make her do that. Yes, boss, thank you, Anno. You're safe in Mojo's VIP. You think I can't shut that server down? You know, Anno, for funnies, banner. That way if she disconnects, she can't get back in. And of course, the threat of shutting the server down means a whole lot more. So yeah, banner from Woodwater World. 24-hour ban. Make it happen. Your fate now rests in the quality of your internet connection, Miss Lilac. Think a crown would taste bad or taste like nothing? Bro just said they're good, trust me. Crown eating shrimp. Look, it's not the worst thing I've eaten. I can think of 2 things that I've eaten that are worse. One of those being countertop cleaner at Chick-fil-A. Nobody dared me to do it. Nobody dared me to eat either of these things. But I just looked at it and I was like, man, I wonder what this tastes like. And you know, I just went into baby mode and just. So for spoiler alert, the what they call blue spray at Chick-fil-A, like what they use to like clean tabletops and stuff like that, it doesn't taste good. Do you eat McDonald's every day? Almost. Because I work as their technician, so I get free food there. But the cleaner doesn't taste very good. I put some on a paper towel and sprayed it on there, and I gave it a little. Wouldn't recommend. Not the best thing on the Chick-fil-A menu. Not gonna lie. The second thing that I ate was questionable. which is probably less like, you know, less toxic, but I ate a whole lot more of it, was that one time at one of the McDonald's stores, they forgot they had the pies in the oven. And for reference, they're only supposed to be cooked for about 20 minutes or so. And they left them in there for about an hour. So when they took them out, probably to cook more pies, forgetting they had that batch in there, they were completely black. Like, they were toast. Gone. Crunchy pies, yes. Well, they were all like, you know, laughing at, you know, like, be like, wow, look at this. Well, it's so burnt. Look at this, guys. And then there's me, sitting and just kind of watching from afar. And I walk up and I'm like, hey, can I have one? Nobody dared me. I dared myself. I wanted to see what it tasted like. And nobody believed me when I did this, but I think it tasted good. The texture was terrible. Believe me, it tasted like the texture was like you were eating sand. I definitely need water after it. So you ate charcoal. Hear me out. Like, once you chewed it up and once you moisturized it with your own saliva for like a good 20 seconds, it tasted like a pie again. Like a nice strawberry pie. Those strawberry pies go hard. They do go hard. I'm not sponsoring anything. I'm not shilling out to my employee. They just go hard, okay? But nobody believed me, and so, you know, I took my prize, my free prize. I took it back to my little post, and I continued to eat the entire thing. Did it not taste burnt? Look, only the texture was gone. The taste was still there. And the fact that it was free made up for the rest of it. Like, I got free calories that day. Look, it doesn't matter if they were quote-unquote burnt or not. I was winning. So Storm ate dry, pie-flavored sand. Yeah, pretty much. Probably. Your punishment vote for Lilac is to spend 1 sapphire for every inch of height she has in order to get an extension. Well, that wouldn't be very many sapphires then, because she's short. Game logs as a gift. Oh, yes. Oh. For reference, anyone who doesn't know, anytime someone gets banned or kicked or anything, I think just banned or unbanned, I've got it set up to send a message to a Discord, like a Discord server text channel that only moderators have access to. So, what I'm reading right here is Innovation Reznov, user banned. Innovation Reznov banned Lilac Luminary on account of good soldiers follow orders. My man with the Star Wars reference. That's why Inno's a moderator. Just by his questionable profile picture. That's why he's a moderator. I am 1,202 ticks away. You don't scare me. Oh, that's so funny. That is just so funny. Hold on. Hold on. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Hold on. I'm cooking. I cooked. You remember when I said I could shut down the server? I shut down the server. Did you just kick Lil? No, I shut down the entire server she was playing in. She's spamming in chat. I can't even read what she's saying. Lilac, what was your score when I just nuked you? What was your score? Straight denial. Oh. It feels good. It feels good. She's like, unban me! Punchable lifestyle. Now, Inno, my boy, gave her out fat band, and then I shut down the server that she was in, and now she can't reconnect. She says I was 2 tickets off of 10 mil. Well, we still have, let's see, 3 hours and 19 minutes to think long and hard about whether or not you should be unbanned. Generally the price that you must pay to be unbanned is to post a sappy apology for what you did on the group wall. Granted, you didn't do anything against the rules. We just banned you because funny. But we're going to need to appeal your ban. The leaderboard says that she's at 7 million. Curious. The leaderboard is broken. Now she's accusing me of having things in my game that don't work. Maybe she should stay banned. Maybe she should stay banned. I mean, that's a capital punishment or capital offense against our cult community. This has been established for days now. Creeper, are you saying that you want to take her spot in Banland? She's saying that she's already at 10 mil according to the player. Curious. Let me back in. I don't know. I think you need to go post an appeal. Lilac. There's a support ticket section in the Discord server. Please submit in one of those, and one of our moderators will get back to you in 3 to 5 business days. Please don't ban me in Lil's place. That'd be terrible. Well, I mean, you've already got you already completed the challenge, so that's not the worst for you. Which makes you an unworthy sacrifice. Hi, Vos. Thanks for the speed boost, man. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let's see if she submitted a bit. Or supporting. I don't see any sport tickets. I don't see any sport tickets open. Mod me and I will handle the appeal, she says. But listen. Let's say, theoretically, that I happen to forget, along with the rest of the moderation team, to unban you before midnight Central Time. And of course, this would mean that you needed an extension. And I think we've already determined what that might be. So let's put it this way. Even if it takes us 3 to 5 business days to get your ban appeal handled, you can still get the 10 million. You can still get it. Look, there's no way that you lose here. No extension. And it just said not 21, can't be mod. Absolutely. Lilac, you are too young to be moderator. So unfortunately, you're going to have to wait until you're at least 18 years of age to become a moderator so that you can handle your own appeal. So what I'm hearing is you're going to need about a year's worth of extensions. So you're just going to sequentially admit to being shorter and shorter every week. She said, I'd rather lose 10,000 sapphires than admit to a lie. Oh, it's a lie now, eh? Isn't Enno like 20? Yes, but he's grandfathered in. Ah, he's 21. My bad. Yes, he's 21. He fits the age requirement for being a moderator. I feel like Storm would have to file an extension on Lil's behalf. If that were the case, it's the fault of him forgetting would fall on him. No, it's because all appeals are handled within 3 to 5 business days. So she's just going to have to wait at least 3 days. Now, if I just said, I'm back and I'm hungry, making me food. Bet, I got you, brother. Here you go. You want some cornbread? You want some corn? Here comes the train. Here comes the train. Open up, chat. Here you go. There you go. Ah, there you go. Do you want more? Or I have another bite still. Here comes the train. Here you go, chat. Oh, you're a hungry boy. You want something out of the storm suck? You want some water? Just dumps water on the camera. I got some crumbs on my desk now. You love cornbread? Same, brother. Did you put a little butter on it? I slathered it in butter, my guy. I slathered it in butter. Don't even worry about it. Bro just said he's lying about being 21. I know it says lies and deceit. I've been 21 for a whole month and I'm very qualified. You know, did I miss your birthday? I'm not southern enough for cornbread. Damn. Rest in peace, Innovationists. Unban me. What if my internet disconnects for the next 3 hours? Like I said, the faster you file an appeal, the faster you can get unbanned. I'm not seeing an appeal in the Discord server. Storm Cell Bug just said unban me first. April 2nd's your birthday? You're nearly full? Man, that was really close. It's a dodged a bullet. Someone at my school's birthday was on April 1st and said their life was a joke. Damn. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It got pinged in the Coochie Crusaders Discord. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, I'm not seeing an appeal ticket in my Discord server, which I guess that she doesn't want to be banned. I refuse to appeal, she says. I will not allow my pride to sink so low to begging. It's not begging, it's just... Look, it's just like whenever you get banned or whatever else, you can, on Roblox or whatever else, you can appeal it. You'd be like, hey, this was done incorrectly. And then the information is checked over a second time by an actual human this time. Unfortunately, our anti-cheat seems to have banned you from Woodwater World, so... the anti-cheat's not perfect. You know, we were suspecting you of using ESP and aimbot. The record shows. So. Pro just said, not like it would do you any good to beg anyways. We wouldn't be able to hear you. Too small. You know what? How about we do this? How about every hour up until midnight, starting in 10 minutes, every half hour up until midnight, starting in 10 minutes again, we flip a coin. If it's heads, that she's unbanned. Tails, she stays banned for another 30 minutes. Does this sound fair to you, Lilac? You have pretty good chances. You just have to win a 50-50 like 1 of 6 times. Technically 5 times. Because if you won the 6th time, it would be too late anyway. How does the coin flip sound? Unfortunately, I don't have a coin. I do, however, have a jug cap. I have a jug cap right here that we can use. So, do you accept your fate? Are you willing to leave your fate up to chance? Sounds like business. Heads, you get unbanned. Tails, you get unbanned. Now, we're not gonna do. You can't rig it like that, ma'am. Google flip a coin. I do not trust a jug cap. There's no way that's a 50-50. No, in 9 minutes now, we're gonna flip a bottle cap for my storm cell water jug. We should probably determine which one's heads and which one's tails first. So, I don't know how well y'all can see this, but I'm gonna do my best here. See, that's the side like connects to like the jug. That's gonna be tails, and the smooth side, that's gonna be heads. All right. There you go. Do the jug flip challenge. Yeah, because I'm gonna flip this a whole jug of water. tails, Lil wins. Heads, Storm wins. No, if it's heads, she gets unbanned. If it's tails, she stays banned for another 30 minutes. Heads is the flat side. No, we're not going to confuse people. Do it, no balls. Smooth side has more weight, though. You're right. You're right. Okay, fine. We'll reverse it. The side that connects to the head of the jug will be heads. The smooth side will be tails. When did you agree to this? The fine print. Heads, he wins. Tails, she loses. Now, she needs heads. Heads, which is the side that connects to the bottle. Unbanned. You would bet on smooth side down. You know what? We should open up bets for this. That's something we haven't done over here. That's something we haven't done in this stream. We haven't gambled or strom sold all. This is business. Y'all know about that little bets feature on Twitch where you can wager your strom sale dollars or whatever the channel points is? We've never done those. Oh, predictions. That's what they're called. They're called predictions. The predictions. Yeah, predictions. Which side is which again? I knew I was going to have to say this. The side that connects to the jug is heads. That's what she needs it to land on. The side that connects to nothing is tails. I will agree to this only if you compensate me with an extra 500 sapphires every time it lands on the band side. I will compensate you with an extra 1 sapphire for every time it lands on the band side. Debating if you want to order an Oreo McFlurry or not. There are better things to order. Can we label the sides as smooth side and hollow side? You can't remember this thing. Okay, fine. We're going to play smooth and then wrinkly. Smooth brain side, stay banned. Smooth bad, smooth brain. Okay? Wrinkly good. Wrinkly good. Wrinkly unban. We are not placing any sides. We're unbanning Lilac Luminary right now. Man, that seems like a whole lot of not happening. Like what? You're hungry? Does it have to be from McDonald's? Does it have to be from McDonald's? Or can you get something out from somewhere else? Are you hungry for some dessert type of thing? Or are you hungry for just sustenance? Because a McFlurry is definitely not going to fill your tummy. Yeah, in 6 minutes here we'll do our first flip. Our first flip. We need it to land on the storm cell side so Lil gets unbanned. The wrinkly side? Ads. Rip. Rip Glacial. Rip Glacial. Okay, fine. Wrinkly side, storm cell side, whatever it is. I'll remember it, and then everyone else is going to forget it. And then whenever it lands on the band side, I'm going to be called a scammer. You changed the rule. No, you just didn't listen. Why do you think I repeat myself a more billion times on streams? Yeah, go to Inno for food suggestions, especially when ordering things on DoorDash. Inno is a connoisseur of ordering things on DoorDash. He's got the infinite money glitch or something and only uses it on DoorDash, and then probably still buys the DoorDash Fast Pass. Bro found infinite currency and exclusively just uses it to bring food to him. The kind that connects to the bottle is tails, the other says no. The kind that connects to the bottle is heads. The smooth side is tails. Why does it say on the player list that you have 10 million, but on the leaderboard you have 9,999,999? Yeah, because the leaderboard hasn't updated. So you're trying to say you already have 10 million? The records don't show that. Besides, I could just edit your data. You can keep me banned. Oh, so if I just to make things across the board consistent, should I hit enter? You can literally use the console to check Lil's data. Indeed, I can. I can. The sabotaging is crazy. I'm not sabotaging her. I'm just making it more interesting for her. Like, think about this. What's she gonna look back on? Oh yeah, I can't. I had so much fun AFKing and doing other things when my character danced on a ticket giver for 9 days straight. Or, man, that was so exhilarating. In the last few moments, they almost made it just in time. You had more fun not actively playing Storm Cell games. That's correct. How long have you been in my community now? You've had every opportunity to leave. Yet, here you are. I'm seeing conflicts of interest here. Ma'am. How long have you been actively playing Captivator? Probably for about 5 or 6 years. You've been here 6 years, but only actively play like 2 years. 2 years is still a long time to play Captivator. So you can't say only 2 years like it's not very much time. Dang it. I suck now. You know, I'll just get these two people who are AFK. Psych. Oh. Okay, unpsych. No, he moved. Okay, I'll just take M-Bear with me. Ow. I need a medic bag. Never mind, I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here. Blah blah blah. You're comparing it to how long I've been in the Captivator community? That's not fair. I made the game. Compare that to 2 years and it's nothing. That's not how that works. You can't use my playtime as a way to say that I've no-lived it more than you have. You are far higher on the leaderboards than I am, miss. Which means that you've played Captivator more than I have. Anyway, we got 1 minute left until we do the first Russian roulette with Lilac's account. You're ahead of me on levels. That's because I have double XP and you don't. Nice try. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this. I'm ready to do the bottle flip. I'm secretly rooting for her. But, I mean, it's so funny. You never agreed to the Russian roulette. Does anyone ever agree to Russian roulette? They probably did, actually, which is the sad part, but... Let me just put this person in jail here. I'll make it fair. I'm not going to rig it or anything. Probably. Got 1 minute. 1 minute remaining. What? Oh. I looked up too slow. Never mind. He stood still for me. Appreciate it, your brother. I vote. Did I just try and deposit someone in a portal? This is not the only time I've done that. Wrinkly side facing up is when... Yes, last minute clarification. Okay, so here's our first cap flip. So, wrinkly side facing up, unbanned. Wrinkly side facing down, banned. Here we go. Shit. Okay. I'll redo it. It landed on the smooth side, but I'll redo it because... What am I saying? I'll redo it because, yeah, you couldn't see it happen, so... Okay, I'll try and... How do you do this? Why don't you, like... And then... It's still in the smooth side of the record. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Okay, that's how that works. I did the thing correctly. It landed on the wrinkly side. Alright, go on, Banner. I'm not going to do it, though. Anyone has to. We need an available moderator. I made an unbanned ticket for her. Now, wrinkly side 1. It just said, my computer can't handle it. I've got Helldivers open. Bro cannot run Helldivers and Roblox at the same time. And unfortunately, I am indisposable right now because I am streaming Captivator. This is why you'd be such a great moderator. You will never own Helldivers. You wish you could. Anna said, I will try. My computer may explode. Watch us finally lose Anno. His computer explodes and he just dies because he's trying to unban Lilac. Then they don't have to ban her. I had to ban her permanently then. For murder. Denied. Or we need an available moderator to go unban Lilac Luminary. I'm very curious. I'm gonna check the logs here and keep it open. What about democracy in the Captivator community? Lilac, if you played Helldivers, you would understand. It's not democracy. It's managed democracy. Mod me, I'll join on my phone. Nah, fan wants mod. I seem to have noticed throughout several hints and nudges. Oh, got him. They're the same thing. You think the deed is done? Wait, check here. Okay, yeah, you got her. You got her. Little Lilac over there can go get her 10 million. Her 10 million ticket. You got lucky. You basically got like 3 or 4 flips in one because I'm really bad at flipping coins, turns out. I had to figure out how to do it. I don't know if I've ever... It's been a long time since I have done that, at least. Creeper, are you a Lilac sympathizer? Say these kinds of things in my chat. At this point, you're just going to keep saying you want mod, even if you do it or not. Creeper, you are a Lilac sympathizer? I'm trying to alter the record here. Bro's shirt says holiday crown is stupid, changed my mind. Yeah, Bro's got the holiday crown on. The self-report. You know how it takes a moment to take a split second? Oh, so you have to take like a split moment to kick a band player. You're able to see Lilac score that way. All I'm hearing is that you need to carry the weight of her ban. A soul for a soul. You know, what did you order from Sonic? That's a good question, actually. I wonder what you ordered from Sonic. Also, this ticket is spam. Closing it. Closing this ticket. Please only create relevant tickets. Don't spam. You'd not be allowed to create tickets anymore if you continue to create useless trash like that. Creeper is the proponent of true justice. Really? Really? This really is managed democracy. For Super Earth. For Super Earth, my beloved. Now hear me out. I've set something up here where I could press the enter key and then I would laugh. I have incentive to laugh. I like to laugh. I like to be happy. I like to think things are funny. Laughing you. The hee 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 ha. Big fan. Big fan. Managed democracy. Yes, Clean Harry 123. Exactly. He understands. He understands. No, not dictatorship. Everyone gets to vote in managed democracy. Do you know? This is super. I know you've been Lilac, I know you've been to the Helldiver streams. I've seen you poking around. You should know this. You will not be laughing after I perform castration on you for Siren. I don't need him. Do I look like I'm going to reproduce? No. It's unused weight right there. Slimming down for the summer season. Gotta cut the slack where you don't need stuff. You guys have to ban evade using your 20-ish alts and 6 years of gaming. Your vote may not be counted if it's wrong, but you can still vote. Absolutely. Now, see, the Ministry of Truth calculates the votes for you. It automatically votes on your behalf based on what your interests and beliefs and convictions are. It automates the process for you. It's easy. It's easy. It's made better that way. That way we can all be one united super Earth. You sent some Storm Cell VOD transcripts in main chat. You should download. Why would I download a transcript of my VOD? Rumi just goes, late. I'm still at work. Joel is taking over a captivator. I mean, look. Automatons. Captivators. You know? You know? I'm not saying they're the same thing, but I'm also not saying they're not the same thing. An automaton is a freedom-hating robot. A captivator is a robot that takes away your freedom. I'm not saying one thing or the other. I'm just making a point. Joel is behind the scenes of every game. He's just choosing to reveal himself with Helldivers now. What would the Captivator's major order be? Capture... Let's see. Hold on. Population of the Earth. The Captivator's major order would be to capture 7.91 billion people. Storm Cell's views align with the Captivators. They both believe in managed democracy. Exactly. The next evolution of democracy. Managed democracy. I feel so patriotic right now. Damn it. I'm actually gonna be playing Helldivers after stream. We've got a game set up. They're already waiting in the Crusaders Discord server. In fact, 3 of them are already playing. They better not get a 4th. I reserve my spot. Hi, Peyton. Hi, Ethan. What's up, man? How's your world traveling going so far? Have you figured out how to use your super camera? Have you figured out how to use your BBC? Your big black camera? What's more than one for Helldivers? Hey, now, don't go getting any ideas, sir. You have not. You're gonna have to, because you put that on the resume. So I'm sure you'll figure it out. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I have faith. That's a nice camera, though. Yeah, I was like celebrating like my little A6000 over here, and you just pull it to the function with like this absolute chunk of a camera. It's absolute chungus. I love it. You're gonna have to send us some photos. Does it take photo and video, or is it just like exclusively for photos? This might be a dumb question for people who know cameras, but I don't know cameras. I just know like the super basic things. I just know like stuff like, oh, nice. I just know stuff like shutter speed, the ISO, and that one other setting that's evading me right now. Photo and video, nice. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Mark, you should bring that to Idaho, and you can take some absolutely cracked out Sweato pictures. You never want to hear absolute chungus again? Would you like to hear about the absolute chungus of a PC I have? It's an A7 IV, which shoots both. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you're gonna have to bring it to Idaho, and we can take some amazing Sweato like glamour shots. It's practice. We can get you some practice. You'll have it because you're going from London to... Oh wait, you're going to London before Idaho? Seriously? Oh, okay. Is this a Sowoto member? Yes, that is one of the 4 legendary Sowoto members. Indeed. Mark, Sowoto has become a legend again. The relevancy is starting to peak. The stonks, the Sowoto stonks, are going up. The legend. Legendary, absolutely. Absolutely. See, they've asked me before, like, what does Sowoto mean? What is a Sowoto? I could tell you, but you wouldn't understand. You're slowly chipping away at Money Tycoon. Yeah, I started working on it. Thank you, Pigeon, for the good music. If you do the goofy game passes, they will be bought with in-game money, so you can use a recreation of the old purchase animation. Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to solve it. It's a good way to solve it. But yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to bring. Well, I'll probably bring just as much as I did for the hotel setup in Florida to continue the streams there. Also, Mark, we're going to have to figure out. We're going to have to figure out a way for me to keep streaming. I mean, I'll probably just set up in some corner of Skilly's place or like our hotel room or something. I've already been like preliminary priming people for the understanding that streams might be a little bit off track, just like they were. When in doubt, Wyatt, the Genshin sponsor stream with Wyatt. No! I refuse. I refuse. I refuse to play Genshin Impact with 1 minute of reused Captivator footage. Like with the commentary and everything. It's just like a 1 minute out of context cut from one of our streams. We're working a lot, so you should probably continue streaming so you don't feel as bad. Oh, believe me, I'm gonna keep streaming because Mark, I've streamed. I'm losing track of the exact number. I need to like count it up again. But I've streamed every day for about 100 and I think it's about 117, 118 days in a row now. So I absolutely could have lost that streak whenever I went to Florida. Because I had to stream on a laptop on a mobile hotspot in a hotel room with my boss in the same room. Now, there are many people who would not want to do that. But I said no. I will keep the stream alive. I will keep the streak alive. And I will stay true to my promise. My commitment. For daily Captivator gaming. Until this game does not need me to do it anymore. But yeah, Mark, so if you don't know the game plan for Captivator right now, I'm rebuilding the game. So if you look, I've probably talked about this before. But I'm rebuilding the game. So you can see right now we're on V3. Version 4 is next. It's a total rebuild. And then after that, I'm going to do like a few more like little token updates, and then I'm going to start advertising it again. So once those ads hit, that's when I won't have to stream Captivator every day anymore. I will keep streaming just because I like it, and it feels a very important part of, like, it feels a very important role, in my opinion, which is connecting to your player base. But that can be done without streaming, the game itself. I'll probably incorporate more variety streams. That way things can get a bit less stale for me. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Where's Mao? Mao is somewhere. Somewhere. I feel like it'll expand your community, stream more stuff. Yeah, I mean, absolutely will. And I mean, I'll have more people just coming naturally from Captivator once it's being advertised. So all of this now is kind of just like the preliminary, which the preliminary is going pretty freaking well. Captivator, great concurrent, but it's important to build. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, like, once I start ads, I could keep streaming Captivator and probably get an even larger audience of people who are just interested to see the owner, like, the creator playing Captivator. I'm still going to do that as probably at least 25% of my streams. However, like I said before, the main purpose of my streams in the long run, granted it serves a dual purpose right now with the additional purpose of promoting the game, but in the long run, it is to connect with my player base and keep that connection alive and healthy by just sitting down, playing game, and having fun with them live. So I will always be doing that. It's just that I might not do it, every single day, and I probably won't be, playing my own game every day either. Well, not probably. I won't be playing my own game every day. I'll be more like a join me for my epic gaming times that I have. Twitch channel called Storm Cell, not Captivator. We here for you with the point emoji. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Now we do some variety streams already. On Saturday nights after the scheduled Captivator gaming, I play Helldivers for probably about 6 hours. So that starts at like 10 p.m. Central Time. So right now we have like one slot for the variety streaming. It's just that there's not too much of it yet. Technically, I could stream it tonight if we really wanted to be particular about it, because I'm going to be playing Helldivers. Sometimes we play Waterworld. Yes, and also, I mean, it still counts kind of because it's a Storm Zone game and because the majority of the stream is still Captivator. But Roblox is actually doing a classic event, believe it or not. And so as somebody who rants all the time about classic map, or not classic map, as somebody who rants all the time about classic Roblox and gets very much into the weeds about those things, we're going to be doing, once they drop the event this Thursday, we're going to be doing an hours of Captivator, and then the remaining hour of our regular stream time we'll be checking out that classic event. So we're gonna see together. It's gonna be a good time. Nice little thing to switch things up. But who knows, we might stay at that trend of doing like an hour of Captivator then an hour of something else. The hit award-winning game that won the participation. Yeah, Waterworld did technically win an award, the participation award. I don't have that award anymore, but it did technically win. Because if you don't know, Waterworld was my entry into a 2009 contest that Roblox ran to promote the release of the wood material called the Worlds of Wood Building Contest. And I got a participation prize, so that's the lore there. The classic event actually looks better than the hunt. If it's not quick and painless, there's only 15 games. 15 games healthy amount. Where's this confirmation? Like, where are you getting your information from? I haven't seen that the events page. I don't think it's updated, but I haven't seen that the events page. I'm pretty much just waiting like until they officially open it up to like start giving it an actual judgment, like an actual analysis. Because obviously, a 2008 player, haha, this good dude loves old Roblox, modern Roblox bad, and I'll die on that hill. And I will make a very convincing argument for that. And I will never run out of breath for it either. Oh! I almost got with a new maneuver. But at the same time, I want to maintain constructive criticism. Like, if I'm going to dunk on Roblox for something that they do, I want to say why, not just, Roblox bad. Am I right, guys? I want to say why, and I also want to, ideally, say how it could be better. That is the antithesis of constructive criticism. And without that, you're just another crying bitch on Twitter. You're going to fact check it? Alright, cool. Sounds good to me. But yeah, as a reminder, speaking of Waterworld and all that stuff, tonight is our last night of the Waterworld event. Get 10 million tickets to get 10,000 sapphires in Captivator. You have about 2 hours and 40 minutes left to get that 10 million mark. If you need an extension, the rules are: you must complete a challenge set out to you by the Captivator community, and of course approved by me, because I'm not gonna let the community haze someone. So if you want to get your extension, just notify us here. We'll make it a discussion or whatever. Looks like Ember already drew the little storm cell. Well, she just drew a storm cell. Ember, are you still here? It's actually on the website. Creeper, can you put a link to it in main chat? On the frequently asked things on the event page. Oh, okay. Can you put a screenshot in main chat? Okay, so Ember, your task was to draw storm cell as a bear, but you drew storm cell with a bear. I'm still gonna pass it just because it's a cute little storm cell, and I really like the picture. And the fact that you put like the little speech bubble on there as well that says Ember extension granted. Don't pass it. Fuck you off. I'll do what I want. I think this is managed democracy, remember? Like, I mean, look, to appease the community, you can draw a bear with the top hat and like the shades and stuff. You can add beers. 1 sec. Add beers. Yeah, add a beer, please. You can add bear ears if you want. That's a good drawing. It is. Screenshot posted in main chat. Checking main chat. Okay, yeah. So under the frequently asked questions page for the event page of the classic event the Roblox is doing, it does say that there are 15 participating experiences. You couldn't have called it games just for this experience. Definition of the fucking nerd emoji over here. Actually, it's an experience. Shove him into a locker. 15 is a nice amount. It's around the amount events like RB Battles did. I didn't play RB Battles. I was absent during that time. I knew about it because I kept like my ear on things, but I just didn't give a shit. RB Battles, I keep asking this question over and over again. Wasn't it that one like a bunch of YouTubers did or something? Then like the players could also like play the same games or something. A lot of people are fond of RB Battles, but I just never cared. And is that okay? Well, I mean, I never cared, probably primarily just because I've never cared, even like back when I used to play Roblox actively. I never cared about Roblox YouTubers. In fact, during that era, I watched Minecraft YouTubers. I watched Minecraft YouTubers, specifically YouTubers who played Minecraft factions. That was like my thing. It's not for you. It was a good event. I mean, I don't care if it's for me per se. I'm not saying it's a bad event. I'm just saying I didn't care. I mean, I'm sure I would have enjoyed it if the game was good by itself. And I'm sure for people who like those YouTubers, which is clearly a lot of people, that would have been a great time. You're adding that content creator aspect to it as well. I mean, if I always liked whenever the Minecraft YouTubers that I watched did like, you know, collabs and special things like that. I always liked when they did that. So I can make the parallel. In your opinion, RB Battles was Def Hunt done right? I think that, I don't know. I feel like if you're making an event, in order to have consistency with the quality and a consistency with like the rules of the gameplay for the event, you have to do it all in one place, because if you task 15 different developers with it, unless you have some really, really good management, then it's going to all turn out differently. There's not going to be any consistency throughout. That's just something as a game designer you have to realize is whenever you're doing, like whenever you're making a game, you have to keep like the rules of the controls, the rules of the game consistent, and you have to learn how to add new things to it while still meeting those rules. It's something that's hard to explain. A very simple iteration of that would be something like, let's say, okay, so one of the rules of computers is that, let's say, oh, I want to close the window that I'm currently on, right? Well, anyone over the age of 1 year old is going to go to the upper right-hand corner and then click the X. Well, imagine if the X was, like a different shape. Imagine if it was a star and if it was posted in the bottom middle. It'd be confusing as hell. But people don't do that because it's one of the unwritten rules of computer design to put the closed window thing in the upper right. It's the same with game development, except it gets a lot more complex. Like with Helldivers, to use, let's see, with Helldivers, your support weapon is always accessed with 3. That's probably a pretty rudimentary example. Let's see, what else can I say? There's a lot of different mini games in Helldivers to activate the objectives, but they all are based on either inputting directions or the same AWS&D movement you're used to. Like, it doesn't make you do anything with your mouse, doesn't make you do anything with the rest of your keyboard. It uses all the same controls for different functions, so it keeps the rules consistent. Now, going back to Roblox Dev Hunts, if you have an event that's spread across, 60 different games, like what they did for, I think it was 60, what they did for the Hunt, it's hard to be specific with it just because his name was so generic. But if you do that, then unless you have some really, really, really consistent management that frankly kind of micromanages them, because you would have to with that many people, then you would end up having the objective for this overarching event be wildly different from game to game. It was 100 games. Okay. Yeah, that is a chore. That is a chore. It's like the rules you learn for one game, like let's say in Skibbity Toilet Tower Defense, you have to do this, and that. to get the whatever it was. And then in GAT tower defense, then you have to do that, and this. Well, the rules change from game to game, so you have to relearn it every time you go. And when you have 100 games in there like that, it just takes forever. Thank you for turning me into a bear. Extend. M-Bear, extension granted. You have an additional week to complete this. Yeah, 100 games is nuts, though. Like, at that point, like, where's the quality? Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. You're the first person to get an extension. Wonder if anyone else is going to file for an extension. I'm talking like it's taxes. Please file for your extensions by May 21st. I mean, there's not really like a date where you have to file an extension, but let's just say the extension would start where the event time ended. Oh shit, here's a wall of text. So RB Battle Season 3 had only 12, and they seemed to work pretty close with each game since they both had to make a challenge for the video tournament and the challenge for the event. For each of the 12 games, it was mostly a short and sweet challenge for each game. They gave you a prize for being able to compete or complete them all. They also had to work closely with the games since they had to make 3 secret items hidden among the 12 games. Then the rest of the event took place in RB Battles Hub. I mean, it's just consistency and quality control. It's possible to do. It just becomes a bit more impossible with the increasing amounts of people. And I mean, it's also kind of just like a design flaw of dev hunts in general. It's very, very hard to... Because it's not like all these games have to follow all the same rules and amongst themselves. But now when you're trying to mesh them all together with some kind of overarching event or game, if you will, then things get fuzzy. Am I making any sense to anyone? Is my game design rant falling on deaf ears? Am I just short-circuiting everyone with my rants over here? Or does it just kind of make sense? If it makes sense to at least one person, I don't care. I'm fine with one person. If one person understands, that's good enough. I'm going to save this key for later. This is a surprise tool that'll help us later. Oh, you're knocked out. You're knocked out cold. Excuse me? Oh, red came up from behind us. Damn. That was cruel. You know, actually, I'm nearly finished. You're fine. Thank you, Mark. I nearly finished remaking the captured screen for V4. And with that, the mini game that goes with it. Let me tell you. Thank you, Lilac. Let me tell you. It's kind of fun. It's very nice. It's a very big upgrade. It shows like your captivator's health, so you can kind of see how much you damage them whenever you get captured. And it also, of course, it has the new mini game, but it also shows your progress and like how many clicks that you need, like you have, like how many clicks you have left. So it's nice. It's a big upgrade. I think you're all really going to like it. I'm having fun with it myself. All this V4 stuff, it just feels good. Every time I kind of get down with like a new chunk of V4, I'm just like, man, this is crisp. It is crisp. And of course, you guys just have to take my word for it because you haven't seen it yet. Well, one of you's seen it. Wyatt has been in V4. She's seen some of the icing that I put in the cake for V4. V4 goes hard. Stop cussing right there, children here. Casey. Inna says, I've seen V4 and it's large assets. Very large. Very large. Just wait for V5 whenever when I change the color. You want to file for V4, just ask Inno. He's got the source. It says Captivator V4 on the file name. Drake makes the cameo in V4. You've technically fake news seen V4? Yes. For you, Paige. Me when the V4 leaks show up on my FYP. Pigeon, yes, Pigeon also has the leaks. V4 leaks. I've sent a few screenshots around. Like there are actually some legitimate leaks of V4. Most of them were intentional, but one was a total accident. There might have been something in the background of a screenshot that I posted on Twitter. Mojo pointed it out. It was very, very small, so it's not very intelligible. But he did get it right what it was. Like where? Twitter. Can you get one? No. Storm Cell Smash Melee stream? My guy. You really want to see me get my ass beat in Melee? It would take me like 50 hours to become at least competent in that game. It is so in-depth. You know, maybe I'm giving it like more fear than what I should be. I'm sure that if I looked up like a really nice guide on it and put like a few hours into it, I could at least learn the basics. Did you really just push me down? I don't know. It was Lilac. Yeah, there she goes with her little A&D. What you do? She thinks she's so funny. Like, hee, look at me, I'm gonna press A&D. We love Lilac. Fan favorite for sure. Oh, I'm still paralyzed. Cool. Do the one player mode. It'd be cool. 1v1 you, I'll kick your ass. Oh, a noob. You don't see many of those these days. Hello, Dave HL22 with your counterfeit Dominus. Broke out that fake ass Dominus. You found it. You found the V4 screenshot. Can you say it? You can say what you think it is. I'm not saying I would confirm or deny what it is, but yeah, you can go ahead. Tell us all what you think it is. Casey desperately trying to say he's an adult. Ah, you think the portal piece is a different effect? It's a very good guess. You can't really explain the RB battles thing. It just works more like the unofficial Roblox stuff hunts. Or works more unlike the official Roblox stuff hunts, I see. Because the people who run RB battles work close with the games themselves, thus making them pickier than Roblox. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. How long ago was RB battles? What year was that? Didn't it like run for several years? Look, I was gone from Roblox for quite a while. I wasn't gone, but I really just wasn't present. The last news was 2022 to 2023. Yep, that would be when I was not very present. That makes sense. That would be in the Dark Ages, yes. You're gonna get ready for another boring day at work. Alright, good night now, fam. Have a good sleep. Like late 2020 to early 2021, 2022, 2023. Yeah. Yeah, that was like the entirety of the Dark Ages. Dark Ages probably started like 2019. Ended 2024. Let's just be real here. That's a pretty shitty 5 years. But we do be grinding. Grind our way out of the Dark Ages. Got one runner left. It's Vo's Cabinet. Let's see if he can make a play here against Lilac Luminary. Let's see if he can get the upper hand over Lil. This just in. His ankles were bitten. Season 2 and Season 3 are the main season for discussion for RB battles, since the first one was show only, with like 2 event prizes. That's cringe. Congratulations on your 15 stream streak, Energy. You've been here already, but congratulations nonetheless. You think you found the V4 thing? Y'all been perusing my Twitter, haven't you? Baby steps at Storm Cell? Absolutely. Look, we're just back from a long hibernation. You gotta shake the rust off, you know? Hell late, I just got home from work. Welcome back, Rumi. You still have 24 minutes of Captivator gaming to partake in. And then I'm going to go play Helldivers. And I'm going to have fun. And spread democracy with my new foot pedal. Foot pedal. Again, for anyone who doesn't know, I talked about this earlier in stream, but I got a new foot pedal for my computer, a USB foot pedal. And the reason is because when I'm doing some solo helldiving gaming, I find it very hard to use push-to-top because I've never used push-to-top very much, and so I don't have like a good muscle memory for it. on any of like my fingers, and no key really feels natural. So what I did, I was like, you know what? I've already got muscle memory in my foot, right, for driving cars, and that's not being used for epic gaming. So I'll buy a foot pedal, and I'll use that for my push to talk, and it was very effective. I tried it out earlier. I hopped into a difficulty 2 mission, and I got it working. It was really nice. However, I made a mistake. I forgot to change my lobby type from friends or from public to friends only. And then a dude joined my difficulty 2 mission. He didn't have a mic. He didn't chat. He was actually on PlayStation, so he had no keyboard to type with. However, he was level 5. A little level 5 joined my mission. And so what ended up happening is I used my newfound foot pedal to get, like, really put it to the test. I put the pedal to the metal, if you will. Yeah, you can throw tomatoes at me now, I don't care. But I got to use my new foot pedal to conveniently and easily and seamlessly use voice chat in the game to guide this little level 5 on how to play the game. I dropped my flamethrower for him to use because I was like, there's no way he's got to use a flamethrower yet. So I dropped it in the ground. I marked it for him. And I said, hey, that's for you. And so I think it took him a second to realize how to pick up weapons on the ground. He kind of walked around it for a little bit. But eventually he figured it out, and he grabbed himself a flamethrower. Then he went to town on some bugs. He followed me around the entire town like a little puppy. It was so cute. I was level 5. I was training him. I kept telling him how to do stuff. Like, I taught him how to raise the radar tower. I taught him how to close bug holes. He was doing really well. And at the end, he finally figured out how to give me a hug. I kept hug emoting at him, but he couldn't figure out how to, like, do it back. And so when we got back to my ship, I just held my arms out to him again, and he finally gave me a hug. And I found something. A very wholesome notification popped up. He sent me a friend request. He sent me a friend request. And so, of course, I accepted it. And when I voice chat again, I told him to join my lobby anytime he wants to. So that was my story about how I got to train. I got to train a noob today. So I hope he had a good... That was definitely one of his first missions. He was only level 5, and you get through level 5 pretty quick. So I hope that I hope I gave him a good experience in Helldivers, and he plays the game more because of it. It's a good game. I want more people to have fun with it. If you're lucky, you can get the rewards for the mission. What do you mean? I mean, I got, like, the XP and stuff. It's just that, like, I don't need the samples anymore because I already maxed out my ship. Now I'm just stockpiling them for the fun of it. I've yet to reach max samples, so... And, of course, I still get samples just because I personally find it fun to obtain them. And I also want my teammates to be able to get the upgrades as well. So my friends still need samples, so I still go for them. I still, fight tooth and nail for the samples. But, I mean, I don't have to, per se. The medals? Yeah, you get the medals still. I think I only got, like, 2 medals for it, which is not very much. I'm used to getting, like, far more than that. I'm used to doing at least difficulty 7 and above. I prefer Helldive. It's my favorite. Helldive and bots is my favorite thing to do in Helldivers. It just gets so crazy. There's just gunfire everywhere. There's rockets everywhere. You just feel like you're just one-man arming like an entire world. It's a great feeling. It's very, very fun. So, Helldive on bots is my favorite. Still talking about the RB battles thing. You want the sentient alien discrimination? Yes, I can't wait for them to add the Illuminate, the third faction to fight in Helldivers. You like RB battles? Okay, that's fine. I mean, you can yap about it all you want. I don't mind. I'm interested to hear it. No, you don't gotta talk about something else. Like I said, I'm interested to hear it. I wasn't really around for that thing. The Dark Ages started around the time Ball Blast launched, and by the time the Dark Ages were in full swing, I was pretty much not very active in Roblox. It started after Ball Blast's release, which really killed the game. But yeah, so basically what my point is that anytime from like mid 2019 to probably around December of 2023, I was not very present. I was quite absent. Like I said, that whole 5-year period is what we call the Dark Ages. We don't talk about what's the reason why they were the Dark Ages. They were just the Dark Ages. We accept the fact of that and move on. We don't investigate the Dark Ages. It's a government secret. Got him. Part of the reason why people like it, RB Battles, because it was one of the few events that happened during the Roblox event droughts. It was an actual event. I mean, I've pretty much just resigned myself to doing my own events. Like, I'm definitely going to play the classic event on stream. Again, for anyone who's not listening, I'm playing the like when the classic event drops, I'll be doing an hour of Captivator and an hour of classic event. So we'll see. I have a raised eyebrow, but I'm keeping my expectations low. But we'll see. We'll get the live Storm Cell reaction gifts. The live Storm Cell reaction gifts to the classic event. You know, classic Roblox buff plays classic Roblox event by modern Roblox. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. They spent 1 to 2 years on Season 3. Made a net loss in the event. Just make a good event. Well, I mean, they didn't need to do all that, I feel like. Man, I don't really know like what things look like behind the scenes, but you can still make a good product and make a profit. It's kind of important. Unfortunately, they've had to do smaller scale events recently since that isn't sustainable. Yeah. I feel like it's definitely not necessary to have operated at a loss there. I obviously, I was not involved at all. I wasn't even around. But I do have a bit of like a management mindset. I mean, it's what my degree is in after all. Is business management. And I'm also around higher ups in McDonald's franchise who talk about that stuff a lot. And ask questions a lot too. Very interesting morsels of information, but you don't have to operate at a loss. I feel like you don't have to operate at a loss to do good stuff. Maybe that's just me being idealistic though. Unless they're more sustainable, they'll go back to bigger events. We'll see. We'll see. So it wasn't Roblox that did this. It was a team of people that did this, and then Roblox just kind of collaborate with them. Is that right? That sounds right. So it wasn't really Roblox doing the event. It was a different team of people who managed to get Roblox to like kind of chip in a little bit. All Roblox did was enable them? Okay, yeah. You're still trying to find your second obscure drink to get me golden stick? I forgot about that. I forgot that I said if you got 3 like winter drinks in a row, you get golden stick. I mean, you don't need it anymore. You already got a #1 level, Mr. Pigeon. Roblox was only involved in season 1 2 from your knowledge. Since season 2 they got funding from Roblox. Can I get funding from Roblox? They got kind of shafted in season 3. Oof. I mean, my events are going to be pretty small scale. I mean, I don't ever operate at a loss just because, I mean, I don't have any costs, really. I mean, you could say that I bought my computer. Like, you could say that's a cost, but, like, my operation's a whole lot different than the team of people who did this event. You know, for me, I do this part-time. If we're being real here, I do this part-time. And well, I'm just one dude. They had like 2 or 3 operations: the show, the game hub, the event itself. Adds up fast. Yeah, I guess as somebody, if you're like an event management team, you have to like pay developers to like make your games and pay YouTubers probably to like play in it. So the YouTubers probably got paid if I just have to take a wild guess. But as somebody who does a lot of that stuff themselves, you know, like I couldn't imagine paying somebody to like develop a game for me. I'm like, why on earth would I do that? I'll just do it myself. I very much have that mindset. I'm very much like, I'll just do it myself kind of person. The only problem with that is that like, I'm not going to be able to sustain that in the long run. Because if I wanted to like make bigger projects and manage more things, you know, I'm only one dude. Yeah, people are expensive and have less to manage. You're exactly right. Like, I'm not going to be able to do that in the long run. But I'm also going to try my best not to overexpand. So I think that I can go very, very far on my own as a thing. Like, technically, I could stay on Roblox forever. In my opinion, I can make a very comfortable living. I would never even have to branch out being a solo developer. I would never have to hire people in any capacity. And I can make a long, sustainable career as a game developer. But I want to go farther than that. I want to make things that are bigger than that. You know, I want to make things that are as good as Helldivers is. Like, I've got a few game ideas that I've had and I've been saving for years that I consider like my golden game ideas, and I will not be making them on Roblox, nor discussing them in any capacity in any of the near or distant future. But I'm going to have to learn how to do that at some point, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of obstacles. I'm sure there'll be plenty of financial obstacles, but what I'm hoping for is to be able to handle those when the time comes. And I think that if I'm smart with it, if I'm responsible with it, that I can manage it just fine. Not them saying that they didn't. I'm just saying, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't want them to lose money if they're trying to do something good. Yeah. You feel like you could also do it decently too? You got skills. Enough aspects like for game design. You can do basic graphic design, coding, modeling. There's a lot to it than just making the product, though, is the thing. Like, you could make the product, like, you could make the world's best game. But if you don't know how to manage it, like, if you don't know how to manage the community, you don't know how to manage the marketing, you don't know how to manage the public perception of things, you don't know how to manage, like, the players' expectations, like, you don't know how to balance things, you don't know how to... There's a lot that goes into making a successful game. Like, a lot. Management would probably be a weaker area. Well, you've also got to consider, like, all like the paper trail stuff. Like, are you going to make an LLC for it? Are you going to keep filing as a individual contractor? Are you just gonna take that hit as a 1099, or are you gonna try and min-max your money with a professional accountant? See, there's all this other stuff behind the scenes to just make an entity like that run. That's something else people don't realize. In fact, one person who's actually receiving payments from Roblox, who I talked to, they're using DevX, and I mentioned having to do taxes. And they're like, oh, but Roblox money, it's not taxable, right? I was just like, my guy. My guy. Have you heard of a 1099? You owe the IRS money. And another thing is, like, let's say for example, I popped off with V4. I advertised it, went stupid well, making $10,000 a month. I'm not making $10,000 a month. That's just, I keep forgetting what gross and net means. I think net is before taxes. I keep forgetting the two, but that's just before taxes. That is not your profit. And taxes take out a fair chunk, so you have to have the discipline, the knowledge to take that payment that you just got from Roblox, not spend it, not use it for operational expenses, if you're to that level, but you have to save back a portion of it to pay for tax season. Some people file annually. Some people file quarterly. I'm sure some people pay the IRS every single time they get money. Probably not the most efficient way to do that. But you have to keep track of your money. You have to, put it in different accounts. You have to be able to keep track of all the back end stuff as well. And that's where a lot of operations fails, because people don't know how to do that. People don't know how to be disciplined and not go out and, blow it all in CS:GO skins or Genshin waifus, or they get the money payment and all they see is dollar signs. They don't realize that they're about to fuck themselves over in the long run, because if you make 10K, you're gonna owe a lot in that 10K, because taxes will really shaft you. If you don't know how much that 10K is actually yours and how much that 10K is gonna go to Uncle Sam, Whenever you do your taxes at the end of the year, you are boned if you just spent it all throughout the year. Let's say maybe like $1 million in a year, right? And you didn't pay any taxes, and you go and spend it all. Then you go and file your taxes. You're looking on that TurboTax thing. It's like, you owe $100,000. You're fucked. You are boned in every definition of it. Now, let's say you're not making that kind of money anymore. Maybe your game fell off. Let's hope that you spent that money on some very liquidatable assets. You don't have a business degree, so you have no experience with that. I mean, I don't know if I could accredit my college experience with learning these things, but more so just general interest in research and understanding of business. Biffniff. Average Storm Tax Talk. Hey, we get a grab bag of all sorts of different conversations here. We are not limited to anything in this stream. Look, we'll talk about anything here. Sigma. Except that, Bam Pigeon. You haven't even thought about business? Yeah, you gotta think about that stuff too, man. Like that's like some people, like once they see, Captivator pop off, they're gonna be like, oh, Storm, why haven't you just used all that super Captivator money to just go buy an apartment? Well, for one, I don't know how much I have of that money I'm going to be able to spend, because if I haven't done the paperwork on it yet. Also, got them. And for two, let's say I wanted to apply for an apartment. Let's say I made $20,000 in the first round of advertising on Captivator. Pure profit, just killing it, right? Even after taxes. Let's say that, after taxes. Well, I'm going to go apply for an apartment. And they're going to be like, hey, give me your last 3 months of your bank statement so I can see how much you're making. Well, it's going to show McDonald's income, boom, way up high. But that history is not there, so they might just deny you. You got to think about those things, too. They're like, what if your credit's ass? Or like, what if you never had credit to begin with? What if you never built your credit? What if you never got a credit card? And then they do a credit check on you, nothing comes up. That's a factor for getting an apartment as well. Also, this is our business match. Speaking of business, this is our business match. We're going to say second person to send me a trade request will be the winner of tonight's business. First person, no. Second person. You're trying to snipe it. I know you. You kind of just have the mindset that if you ever get to a point of making money, that you'd cross that bridge when you reach that, since you're pretty sure you're not old enough to accept that money. I don't think that's how... Look, I don't know how old you have to be to start like an LLC and stuff like that. It doesn't pertain to me, obviously. Because as a 26-year-old man, I'm old enough to do whatever the hell I want. But some people also think, oh, I'm not 18 yet, I'm not 16 yet, I don't have to pay taxes. No, you could be a 12-year-old on Roblox, and you still owe on those taxes. Let you join, you want to do business? Fine. I'll wait for Roomy and Creeper. Yeah, some people are under the misconception that like, oh, I'm too young for taxes. Nope. Uncle Sam don't care. The IRS don't care. Taxes, what's that? Okay, Okay, Mr. Unemployed. But no. It's a whole thing. And a lot of people, their operations just completely fail because they don't manage these things correctly. And there are some people that have less successful operations, like on paper, but they have longevity and more success is because they're so good at managing the back end of it. You're gonna emote? What do you mean? But yeah, like one thing, like for example, that some people do and don't like take this as, like the Bible of tax advice. It's not tax advice. I'm just saying that some people do this. Some people only file their taxes and they only pay the government annually. And then throughout the year, they use that money they would have otherwise paid to taxes. They reinvest that. But that's kind of risky. You don't have any skins to trade your cook? It doesn't matter. If you don't have any skins, then I'll just waive the one item. We'll call it business anyway. Yeah, there's we have exception rules for people who don't have skins. So you're good. Investing tax money is just IRL luck card. Okay, look, it's not. I am at the perfect angle to seamlessly go through these. Holy crap! Even the third one. Oh no way! What are the odds? Oh, that's clean. That is a one stud gap. That is so clean. You'll do business tomorrow? Okay, fair enough. In that case, business. Now y'all are late. Yes, there are safer ways to do it. Like I think there's like these short-term like things you could do with banks, something like that. But even then, you get taxed. Like I had to file the interest that earned on my savings accounts this year. I had to pay fucking taxes on the interest for my savings accounts. So even then, like even if you use that, like let's say for example you're super basic and all that money that you would normally spend on taxes that you were saved to the end of the year, you just put like in a savings account or something, like a super basic savings account. Let's say you did that. Then let's say you made like, you know, $2,000 in interest on it. Let's just be super generous. That's taxable. So technically, I mean, you're still like, you know, using that money for better purposes than what you would have otherwise if you had just I just brain farted. If you just pay the IRS up front, like every month or so, but you know, still. Also, we're going to check on the wood water roll stains after this. Also, reminder to anyone, this is the last day of the wood water roll challenge. So if you want an extra week, you can file for an extension. The stipulation of which to have a set extension will be to achieve a task set out to you by the community. Ban Storm Cell Black. I should. Really should. Check Fish Cult Storm. What does it mean? I don't have any notifications, so I don't. You should. Oh, never mind. There it is. Let's see if I can make it out of sudden death. The last one. The last man standing. There's a song I like to listen to called, I forgot what it's called. It's the same guy who made... Crap, what's it called now? I think it's called Last One Standing. I don't remember. Check Fish Cult. Let me check Fish Cult real quick. Oh, Ruby, you're asking what premium payouts are. Premium payouts are Robux that you earn from people who have a premium subscription and spend time in your game. Like, for example, people who have premium and spend time in Captivator, I actually get Robux from that. Does it make sense? So it's like an incentive for developers to offer perks to people who have premium in their game. So Roblox gives you a cut whenever people who have premium play your game for any kind of period of time. The exact numbers on that, I don't know. I don't think anyone does, but that's what they are. Anyway, the winner of tonight's business, again, is the second person to have sent me a trade request, and that person is Vose Cabinet. Congratulations, Mr. Vose. Please offer up one item from your inventory in exchange for a random one from mine. So you can just AFK with your alt for free Robux. I guess so. I mean, if your alt has premium, Builders Club. If your alt has Builders Club, then you can. I guess that's how that works. I'm sure it's against our TOS somehow, but I don't think they would ever check you. But I mean, I don't know. It doesn't. I'm not encouraging it, but like at the same time, I just don't care. So yeah, and you're also paying for premium, so you're at a net loss. You'd be better off just buying Robux with the amount of millions you'd use on premium. Your alt has premium, yeah, but you're paying for it. So let me scroll up and down here. You get the first one to click on. Click a few times, you get Lightwood. Congratulations. Also, as a reminder, it's kind of lame, but you don't have to accept your business trade. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to. Business, true, business. Let's go doing business. Let's go do business. All right, let's go on over to Wood Water World. We're gonna figure out. Well, the leaderboards are apparently fucking broken, so rip that. We must accept the business trade. I mean, like, it's a part of the culture, but you don't have to. I think the leaderboards are broken. The leaderboards are broken. Yeah, okay, cool. I published a version of this game. If you look in the bottom right, it's actually on V111. I published V112 a few days ago, but the server's been alive for so long. You know what I should have done is I should have put a server uptime board like right here, so you can see just how the how long the server's been alive for. But the leaderboards haven't changed at all; they're the same. And Bears over here enjoy her extension, so I'll just use this moment to kind of Oh, do you want me to add you to the VIP server so we can update the leaderboard? Yeah, sure. I would just shut this one down, but Sixel's over there farming. I don't want to screw her over. She's definitely gonna need an extension, especially since her dancing has stopped. Looks like, and her farming with that. It's like the leaderboards are frozen. Yeah, I published some stuff to help me try and figure out what that is in V112, but of course that version has not taken effect. You should be able to join now. Thank you, Mojo. Thank you. I'll join. You're a king for that one. You're a king. All right, let's see here so I can read the leaderboard standings. Oh, this is a fresh server. Oh, this is a 112 server. You can see the leaderboard loading over there. Okay, this is nice. This is cool. Okay, so in first place, we have Creeper _ Pug at 10.9 million. E-Boy High at 10.5 million. Jules actually hit 10 million. My #1 fan. Makes me touches my heart sometimes. Pigeon at 10.2 million. Glacial at 10.1 million. Prince Casey at 10 million 69. 415. No, he spent 5 tickets to mess up his 420. This is the worst news ever. Bray Pikachu at 10.0 million. Bugbear at 10.0 million as well. Vos Cabinet at 10 million. Mojo Dallin at 9,999,999. And then Lilac at 9,999,998. Uh-oh. That don't look like 10 million to me. That don't look like 10 million. Uh-oh. Look at the player list you're joining right now. Oh, okay. Okay, there's your 10 million. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've missed some people on here. I know I've given it to a few of you. If I haven't gotten you, please let me know. I don't want anyone to miss out on their sapphires. And I'll know if you're just, pulling my leg or not. They ate a burger. Did Sixel eat a burger? Well, she's probably got an auto clicker going on. Her mouse probably fell off the auto clicker. But yeah. So that's our current standings. Again, Woodwater World, 10 million tickets for 10,000 Sapphires challenge ends in 1 hour and 55 minutes. You can, of course, file for an extension, but you must complete a challenge set out to you by our community and decided on by our community. And, of course, carried by me so that no one ends up having to do anything ridiculous. Because I don't want anyone to... I'm not just going to let the public determine someone's fate entirely. That is dumb to do. But that is our challenge. So we already had one person file for an extension, and they succeed, being Ember. So congratulations, Miss Ember, on your extension. You have an additional week to get 10 million tickets. Also, I don't think anyone else has filed yet. I'm sure they will, though. I'm sure they'll get a few filtering in. So I'm sure I'll have a few on tomorrow's stream to talk about, so we can figure it out all together. There's a 5 million gap between 11th and 12th. A lot of you really pulled up for this. Like, a lot of you really, really pulled up for this. And I appreciate you guys giving my old game here some new life again. Woodwater World has like one of those little cute places in my heart from me when I was a kid. I was 11 years old when I made this, and I made this with the hopes of winning the Worlds of Wood Building contest. Obviously, I did not win. I got a participation prize, though, the Tree Hugger Visor, which I, unfortunately, in my youth, got rid of I might be able to track down the original one though, and maybe someday I'll manage to get it back. There's a few hats I want to do that with, 2 in particular. But thank you all for enjoying the 10 million for 10,000, the 10 million tickets for 10,000 sapphires challenge. I had a good time doing this. It was really fun to see my old game have life again. I would still love to do more events and whatever else in Woodwater World. I think it's like the most unassuming, funny little game ever. It's just in of itself humorous for some reason. So that's 2 things that we've done in Woodwater World now. The golden egg from our Captivator Egg Hunt 2024 was in Woodwater World, along with this 10 million tickets for 10,000 sapphires challenge. Part of me wants to do another one for Jail Lobby, like get X amount of coins in Jail Lobby for X amount of sapphires in Captivator. That one would be a whole lot different, just because Woodwater World and Jail Lobby's methods of grinding would be a whole lot different. This is a whole lot more monotonous. I feel like Jail Lobby would be a bit more interesting because Jail Lobby has like different coins that give you different amounts and different amounts per group of coins, stuff like that. So, however, I think we talked about this the other night. I think it's a better idea. I think it'd be cooler to do like a 2-week challenge where we have like a Jail Lobby speedrun competition. And this is just me thinking, so don't act like it's like permanent or anything. But I would like to do a Jail Lobby speedrun competition and then offer first place and like first, second, and third prizes for the people who do things the fastest. Like do like the obby the fastest. And in order to kind of lock yourself in, you have to record the thing and send me a video of it. Send me or the mods a video. Probably me. I mean, it's not like I have to have the mods help me at all with this one because everything's small enough at this point. But yeah, just open like a support ticket kind of thing. Send the video. That way you don't have to like get your methods doxed or something like that. Or, I mean, just DM me. That way the mods can participate too and they won't be given an unfair advantage due to being able to see all of people's run videos. But I think it'd be fun to do like a first place, second thing. Like first, second, third place prizes. I would like to do a golden stick for first place prize. You don't want to macro the EJA coins. You'd be a free pigeon win. You're getting demolished. You can't speedrun at all. Now, I think it'd be fun. And I know that V4 is taking a while. Obviously, I do apologize for that, but just bear with me. Remaking a thing takes a long time. I still have some obstacles to overcome that do slow it down a bit. But I'm not making excuses. Okay, it's taking a while. Just bear with me. I'm still working on it. I worked on it today. Like I said before, I remade the capture screen today, like the other half of what I didn't get done yesterday. Just kind of like for some insight there, so no one has any kind of tinfoil hat theories. I'm not working on it. I am. It's really cool. I'm really proud of it. The escape minigame is totally different. This time it like squares, like multiple squares, like come in from like the side of like the little black box we're familiar with, and you have to click them all to escape. And so I think it's a lot better. It's a lot easier to anti-cheat that, and it's a lot easier to keep people from breaking out. It's extremely fast, so it's a win-win all around. And in my opinion, with my limited time playing the minigame, it's not quite finished, but with my limited time playing that minigame, it's a lot more fun. There's also a little bar at the bottom that shows you how many clicks you have, how many clicks you need to escape. And of course, that value would change per map. And the captivator is another thing that's going to be really cool, is the captivators can actually see how close you are to escaping. So you can use that information to make judgments based on if you should go back to the drop-off or if you should try and go for a second runner. So it's really nice stuff. Just kind of like some leaks, I guess, just for those of you who stayed here for our whole Woodwater World event, and as a bit of a token of appreciation to you all, because whenever I end my streams by saying that I love you all, I do mean it. I've had a really good time streaming these past 100-something days, and kind of not finally getting to know my community, but finally getting to know my community on a more personal level. I cared before, but I feel like now it's just a whole lot more of a personal, more connected, more present level, and that's something that I really, really like. And I want to keep doing it. I want to keep doing this for as long as I live, to be honest, because I want to keep making games for as long as I live. And when you're making games, it's good to care about the game, but you also need to keep a very strong connection with your community of people who play your games. So, up until my days of old age, I never plan to stop streaming. I never plan to stop making games because this is what I love to do. This is what I've always wanted to do. And this is what I'd rather be doing nothing else. So, let's catch up on chat here. Bro said he's going to get a golden stick. When do extensions end? Extensions are 1 week apart, and I think that you can file for like 2 extensions. That's what I'm going to do. I remember you saying that you would revert some updates at the Woodwater World Challenge. I'll keep the updates for the extensions. The revival has been great. You met so many great people and made so many friends. I agree. I mean, even outside of that, our streams have been very, very healthy. Like, we're sitting here at 17 viewers playing a game from 2009, which is pretty amazing. The amount of people and attractions that we built just with such a small premise, that being V3 Captivator, is truly amazing. It's truly amazing. And it really is a testament to how awesome our community is and how awesome people here are. And it was definitely rough getting into the momentum of streaming every day. And there are still some days when I think to myself, I'm just like, shit, I don't want to go live. But you guys always make it a good time. So I appreciate you all for that. So thank you all for playing my games, as always. Thank you for coming to the streams as well. You know, we joke a lot, but you really do appreciate everyone. Don't think you say it enough. Stream ends tomorrow. No, it doesn't. 2009 gaming. Absolutely. The vegetable hat mesh for your Money Tycoon. Yes, absolutely. The vegetable mesh. Good old mandrake root. The boulder mesh. But yeah, here's to many, many more fun times playing games. And many more games in the future to be made. Many more streams. And a whole lot more for the Stormsoul community. But until then, I will see you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time for more epic Captivator gaming. So until then, take care of yourselves because I love you all. And I will see you at the next one. Peace.